it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for Scraplift Crafternoon. And it's where a bunch of crafty peeps and I get together and we scrap lift an amazing layout from an amazing creator. And today we are scrap lifting Jill, and you saw her beautiful layout at the top of the video. And so today I am using my Simple Stories Say Cheese Galaxy collection, and I have the ephemera bits, the sticker sheet, and the foam stickers for the collection. And this is such a cute collection. The Say Cheese line came out with like collections for each of the lands of Disneyland, and of course they don't call them what they are, but you can tell that it belongs to that land. So there's like one for the Adventureland, and then this is like for the Galaxy's Edge. But it's funny, it says like Space Wars. It's not like it says Space Star Wars or something. But it just works perfect. And my husband, if you've been around my channel, you know I've talked about the fact that he's obsessed with Star Wars and always has been. And, you know, I thought Star Wars was a good movie. And then I have been informed that I must love Star Wars. I have watched all of them a little bit against my will, but, you know, it is what it is. So and we have animals named after characters in Star Wars. So when the Galaxy's Edge opened in Disneyland, we of course had to go, and then we went with our best friends and their children. And so today I'm scrapbooking this picture of that trip with them, and we were in the store, and my husband and his best friend pulled out these lightsabers, and of course then my little nephew has his lightsaber out, and then I just love that he's holding the baby in the baby carrier, and then they have these lightsabers, you know, basically just adult children, but that's what Disneyland's all about. And so I was like, well, this is the perfect collection to scrapbook this picture. And so I loved how in Jill's layout she had just layers of different patterns of paper. And so I had pulled out a bunch of different ones, and I pulled out some cut aparts as well because I liked the back part. You'll see when I get there, I cut apart two of the cut aparts that I know I'm not going to use as one of the strips of the pattern paper that's on the back. But I wanted to start with the Galaxy as my main page, and then I use the Force, or it just says the Force paper to mimic her paper that she has going across the middle of the layout. And I made it a little bit bigger because I really wanted you to see the words the Force on it, because of, again, they're with their little lightsabers. And I then put it down, and I thought that because it was black and then it was on the black background paper, that I needed to mat it in just a white paper to separate the two. And I think it worked out good. And I had thought about popping it up on foam, but then that idea went out of my brain as I just continued rolling with the creative process. But that was my original intention was to pop up the middle part. But, and then so this is where the red paper was the back of those cut aparts. You saw me separate that. And then this yellow paper is the scraps from what's left over from the back of the Force paper. And I had used it to mat my photo, and I also double matted my photo in white as well, just to help things kind of differentiate and not all blend together. And I probably should have also matted the red piece in white. I think that might have looked nice too, but it is red, so it stands out. And I got the yellow in there, and I used the Distress ink in Black Soot, and I inked all the edges. I just like that look. I don't like when you just cut the paper and you can see the white core. It kind of bothers me. So I inked the edges of all the pieces of paper, and I think I cut it out, but I inked the edges of all of my ephemeras and everything on here. Again, just to help differentiate it and to kind of hide that white core of the paper. And on the sticker sheet, there was this border strip here. And in Jill's layout, she kind of had like a thin piece of paper as one of her layers. And so this was kind of trying to mimic that. And I did ink it. And of course, it doesn't reach the whole, it's not a 12-inch strip. And so I had planned on separating it and putting the picture over so I could, cut it in the middle and make it reach the end. But then I decided I only wanted it the length of the red paper. And I think that turned out good. And so as I'm pulling in all of my ephemeras, make sure that you guys go to Jill's social medias, like, subscribe, do all the things. She's amazing. She's got beautiful layouts, so go give her some love, as well as all of my crafty peeps that are part of Scraplift Crafternoon. Go like and subscribe to all their channels and see how they interpreted Jill's layout. And thank you to everyone that has visited my channel today and liked and subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons below. And if you would like to be notified when I have new videos, just hit the little bell notification. This piece right here, it says official flight crew, and I liked it, but then I thought that the little ship, and I should know what kind of ship that is, but I don't, and so don't tell my husband. But the little ship didn't seem like it was centered in the circle, so I used one of the foam round circles to put in the middle of it, just because it was bothering me that it wasn't centered in that circle. And then I pulled some of these lightsabers from the sticker sheet. The underneath it says best in the galaxy, and the sticker sheet, it was cut, so I don't know what happened, but I just put it together and you can't tell that it was separated. And then this one at the top says this is how we roll. I just thought it was funny because it cracks me up that they're playing with the lightsabers and then little Margot's in the carrier. And but that's the layout, guys. Thank you again for tuning in, and everyone have a great day. Bye.